Hey there, this is Casey Lau, Strategic Mortgage Solution, here for the Tuesday Mortgage Talk. And I just got a couple things I want to touch upon before going on with my day. Number one is I want to talk about some new manufactured home financing products that are coming out here. So Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, as part of their home affordability initiatives, have rolled out what Fannie Mae calls their Home Advantage program and Freddie Mac calls their Home Choice program. The intent of these programs is to provide financing that is on par, if not exactly comparable to what they would offer for ground up stick built construction type financing. You see, in recent years and actually years past, most manufactured homes unfortunately had some additional stipulations put on them to where the cost to get a particular interest rate or the interest rate itself offered was a bit higher. Not what these new programs that are rolling out. Additionally, for those that are putting less than 20% down, you could now do manufactured home financing with as little down as 3%. But in each category, 3%, 5% down, 10, 15, or 15%. In those categories, these new home buyers are going to find that the mortgage insurance premiums are going to be near identical to what they're going to be featured for stick-built pricing. And that's because the intent of the program is to recognize that the newer manufactured homes that are rolling out are meeting certain standards and criteria, the look, the feel, the floor plan, the design, to that of what we see today are being built on-site construction, stick-built homes. And so those features that are required to meet this program are things like high ridge line, home placed permanently on a foundation with, at minimum, some sort of cinder block type skirting, but it also, of course, can be a concrete perimeter foundation or whatnot. Home also has to have an attached or detached garage with it, things that are common that you're going to see in a stick-built home, and certain insulation, energy efficiency requirements that these homes already achieve. Anyway, these manufactured homes are literally rolling out of the assembly line as we speak. As far as somebody like a realtor, you might see that these homes will come up for resale in the next couple of years, meaning people have already bought them here in recent times, and going forward, at some point they may need to resell for whatever personal reasons they have. So, I would recommend getting boned up about these programs. Each home that rolls out of the assembly line, not only will they have the HUD certification tags, but they are going to have a tag specifically recognizing the home as conforming to the Home Choice program or the Home Advantage program. If they do not have these stickers, then there is currently no way to otherwise certify that these homes meet those guidelines and therefore won't get those discounts. Something else to keep in mind that's really, I think, neat about these programs is that there are instructions and allowances with regards to how an appraiser will appraise the home. They will no longer necessarily appraise them with requiring manufactured home comps. And this is really important to note because if you can imagine 2-3 years down the line, there's still not going to be a lot of these homes coming up for resale. And so comparable sales could be really limited. And again, if they're really looking at these being very comparable to the look, feel, design, quality of a ground up type construction, then this is why they are now going to be allowing for appraisers to use other stick built ground up construction type homes as comparable sales. And that's pretty impressive because that's going to change things with how these homes are appraised. Currently there's a certain stigma with the manufactured homes that are currently up for resale and have for previous years as an item that sort of depreciates. Well, some could say that whether it's a stick-built house or manufactured, that they all depreciate. There is a certain stigma that seems to hold down the overall appreciation of a manufactured home on land versus a stick-built to some degree. Something else to keep in mind too is that we recently added a new lender that offers some unique opportunities for manufactured homes. They're what we would call a portfolio lender. So they're not going to be selling their loans to Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac or conforming to those standardized guidelines. In fact, they portfolio all their loans, meaning they typically hold on to them. And from their standpoint, even the used manufactured homes that aren't currently of the Advantage or Home Choice programs, they aren't treating those homes any different than they would a stick-built house. And I think that's pretty interesting because it opens up the door for us to be able to offer financing to people that might be looking to buy a manufactured home as a second residence, vacation home, or as an investment property. And as an investment property, these manufactured homes kind of intrigue me a little bit because oftentimes you can buy one of these newer ones. They look very similar to a house. And not only are you going to pay a little bit less per square foot, usually 20, 30% less than a comparable stick-built home, but most renters aren't going to differentiate between how much they're going to pay in rent for one of those homes versus stick-built. So to me, as an investor, I'm kind of excited about some of these changes that are coming up with manufactured home financing, as well as the current opportunity with this particular lender, because I think that there's some opportunity there to generate some really interesting cash flow advantages with some of these homes in our partnership with this new lender. And then if you haven't noticed, we recently rolled out our Homes for Oregon Heroes program. I'm really excited about it. I've been thinking for over a year how to create some opportunities, advantages, and savings for a group of people that that I consider to be heroes. To me, a hero is somebody that's a veteran, somebody that's currently active in service. Maybe they contribute to our society like a teacher, police officer, nurse, doctor, first responder. These people, I think, we are gearing up this program to be able to offer some additional incentives and opportunities that a non-hero getting financing won't necessarily get through us. Of course, we're always going to offer great rates and fees in comparison to our local competitors, but there's a little something special with this program. If you know somebody that might be one of these heroes, please share this video with them and our actual webpage where they can find out more information about the program. Have a great day. Thanks a lot. Bye.